Hello students, myself Karishma Datta, Saraswat International Academy. I am going to teach to standard 8th English medium, subject social science, chapter number 1, Arrival of Europeans in India, part 1. Okay students, so we will start with the chapter number 1, Arrival of Europeans in India. The first point over here. We have learned in the previous standard that many years ago our country was one of the leading country in the world. That in 7th standard we have seen that our country was said to be a leading country in the world, if it was in terms of production or if it was in terms of different types of product, right? India was said to be a leading country in the world, okay, in the earlier ages, okay, in the previous ages. Next, our country was distant in the whole world, right? It is having a unique position. It was having a very unique position in the world for its what that is. It was because of its culture influence. I can say you that because of its economic influence also. It was said that it had a very distinct position where in the whole world. Next, the people of various countries were influenced by our culture and prosperity, right? They were very much influenced by our culture and our prosperity, right? That means they were very much attracted, if I can say you that. They were very much attracted towards our culture. As we know that Indian culture is very Asian culture, right? Very Asian culture, and Indian culture have a very unique position. Unique thing can be seen in Indian culture, right? And even prosperity, I can, if I can say prosperity, it is according to economic base, right? We were said to be like gold. India was said to be like a golden bird, right, in the Asian time. And because of that reason, India was known in various countries for its what, that is for its culture and its prosperity. Next, many people worldwide were eager to enter into trade with our country and earn wealth out of it, right? Many people of the world, by seeing its culture prosperity, by seeing its economic prosperity, right? They are very much eager to come to India and do what, that is trade. And they were knowing that trade means what, that is business. They were very much eager to do what, that is business with our country, right? And because they were knowing that doing business with the or doing trade with India can earn them what, that is wealth means money, right? Wealth means what, that is money can be gained more from India as we do what, that is trade with India. So they were very much eager to come to India for what, that is for trade. Next, earlier the merchants from the various country came to India from northwest by land route for the purpose of trading, right? Earlier the merchant means traders, right? Who do business, right? They are said to be as merchants. Earlier the merchants from various countries came to India from northwest by land route for the purpose of trading. That means the first trading that can be seen, it was done from land route, from north to west. The trading was being done for what, that is for business purpose. From the northwest, the merchant used to come from what, that is from the land route. Next, for years the Arab traders undertook trade through land route, but as situation changed, trade through land route stopped. Okay, what they are saying, that the Arab traders, they were trading from which route, that is from the land route. And slowly as the situation started getting changed, right, the land route, from the land route which was being used for trade purpose, that was being stopped. Okay, for some situation changes it was stopped. And I can say that it was Istanbul, right? Istanbul was a place where the Arab traders, what they did, the Turkish people, right, they stopped the land route, and land route which was connecting them to India, and for doing what, that is trade. Next, Consequently, the demand for Indian commodities like silk, cotton clothes, muslin, black pepper, spices, etc. increased in the European country. Right, that means the Indian commodities, Indian products like silk, right, cotton cloth, muslin, black pepper. Black pepper said to be as kali miri. Spices matlab different types of masalas, right? Spices, etc. increased in the European country. That means all these commodities means product, were very much what? That is, were demanded in the European countries. Of which country? That is of India. Indian commodity, that means Indian commodities were very much famous in the European countries, and because of the land route was been closed out. लैंड रूट क्या हो गया? बंद कर दिया उन्होंने, अरब्स ने, राइट? बिकॉज लैंड रूट से पहले यूरोपियंस एंड दे वर मर्चेंट्स वर ट्रेडिंग विद इंडिया, बट नाउ लैंड रूट वाज बीइंग क्लोज डाउन. जो डिमांड थी, किसकी डिमांड थी? दैट इज दिस प्रोडक्ट्स की जो डिमांड थी, सिल्क की, कॉटन क्लोथ्स की, मुसलिन की, ब्लैक पेपर की, स्पाइसेस की, राइट? वो अभी जो डिमांड थी, अभी उसको पूरा भी तो करना था. इट इंक्रीज्ड इन द यूरोपियन कंट्रीज बिकॉज द क्वालिटी विच वॉज बीन सीन ऑफ दिस प्रोडक्ट वॉज सेट टू बी वेरी यूनिक वन, और वो सिर्फ इंडिया में ही मिलता था. It was only been seen in India. So more demand started in the European countries of what? That is of silk, cotton clothes, muslin, black pepper, spices, etc. Okay, next. To take the advantage of this situation, many countries of the Europe started searching for a sea route to India. Okay, obviously, right? We have seen in the first page, right? It was said that they were knowing that India is a country. India is a country who is achieving more economic prosperity, right? बहुत पैसा इंडिया में देखने को मिल रहा है. अगर ये चीज़ करेंगे तो दे कैन अर्न मोर मनी. एंड नाउ ऑब्वियसली दीज कमोडिटीज़ वर ऑल्सो बीन डिमांडेड इन द यूरोपियन कंट्रीज. तो नाउ it was very much essential for the European countries to find a new sea route to India because they wanted to take advantage of this situation. Because let me say you that when demand increases, income increases. ओके, इनकम इंक्रीजेज ऑफ अ कंपनी. अगर एक प्रोडक्ट है, उसकी डिमांड इंक्रीज हो रही है, राइट? मतलब वो प्रोडक्ट बहुत ज़्यादा मशहूर है किसमें? दैट इज विद इन द पीपल. when people takes more, then what generates more? That is money generates more. And because of that reason, by taking advantage of this situation, European countries now felt to find a new sea route to India for earning more income. Okay, next. Subsequently, some adventurous sailors of Europe and other countries started the search of sea route to come to India. Many adventurous sailors of Europe and other countries, right? Now they started to find a सी रूट टू इंडिया. मतलब सब ने भी कोशिश करना चालू कर दी. लाइक यूरोपियन पीपल और अदर कंट्री पीपल, दे स्टार्टेड नाउ व्हाट? दे स्टार्टेड finding or searching the sea route to India. Now let us see now, students, now let us see that who was the first one to take the first step to find the sea route to India. Okay, the first, that was Christopher Columbus. Christopher Columbus was said to be as an Italian explorer, was one of the brave sailor who ventured out to find the sea route to India. Ventured means to go out, to move out, to such a place where you do not know what is going to happen, but you want to do that. That is said to be as ventured. Okay, so what? Columbus, an Italian explorer was one of the brave sailors who ventured out to find a sea route to India, who went out to find a new sea route to India. And he was an Italian. That means he belongs to which country? That is Italy. Next. He thought that one can go to east via west also. Why did he believe so? Think about it. Okay, student, now I'm giving you one homework, right? What you need to do, that is, you need to think that I'm going to explain the whole topic over here, and now you need to think that what was the reason I'm going to ask you in the next video about this. What was the reason like he thought of going to east via west? Who? That is Christopher Columbus. That's the question I'm giving you, and you need to find it out, and you need to even find out, and even you need to write it out. Write it out in the SS notebook, and when we will be meeting. I'm going to ask you the question: what was the reason like he thought that that one can go to east via west? Why did he believe so? And so you need to think about it. Think now, it's your homework. You need to think about it, find out more about Christopher Columbus, and write it out, and write it in your notebook. Okay, next. Columbus started this journey to India. Columbus started his journey to India and accidentally reached America. Okay, right? Columbus started his journey from sea, right? And accidentally he wanted to reach India, but he reached where? That is America. He found a new country, right? That is America. As long as he believed, he was under the misconception that he had discovered a sea route to India. Okay, as long he was living over there, वो यही सोच रहे थे कि yes, I am living in, I have found the new country, that is India, right? But वो India नहीं था, it was America. वो पूरे के पूरे भ्रम में थे, like I have found the new I have discovered India, and that was not India, that was America, till the time he was living over there, that he has found the sea route to India. Next. Hence, even today, the natives of America are called as Red Indians, and the island group in the Caribbean Sea is known as the West Indies. Okay, now what they're saying over here. Hence, even today, the natives who are living in America, they are called as what? They are called as Red Indians. And the island group in the Caribbean Sea is known as West Indies. Students will do with another topic, that is Vasco da Gama. In the further we have seen that is Christopher Columbus, who started his journey to find a new sea route to India, but he was not able to find because he thought that he had a misconception, like he had found a sea route to India, but it was not India, it was America. He found a new country, that is America. Till the time he lived over there, he was in misconception that he found India. But a person from Portugal, that is Vasco da Gama, he found the sea route to, will start, that is Vasco da Gama, the first topic. Vasco da Gama, a native of Portugal, discovered the sea route to India. So I can ask you for 1 marks. Who discovered the sea route to India? Then what are you going to write it? That is Vasco da Gama found a new sea route to India. And from where was he belonging? He was belonging to a country, that is Portugal. Next. He encircled, he even discovered the Cape of Good Hope in South Africa. That means from the route from where he was coming from Portugal, he even discovered a new route, that is Cape of Good Hope. And he reached the port of Calicut on 22nd May 1498 after crossing the Indian Ocean. After crossing the Indian Ocean, he reached to the port of Calicut in which year? 1498. That is which day? 22nd date and month, that is May. Who reached? That is Vasco da Gama. Where? At the port of Calicut by crossing the Indian Ocean. Okay, so this I can ask you for objective also. When did Vasco da Gama reached to the port of Calicut? What are you going to write it? That is 22nd May 1498. Next. Then the then ruling king of Calicut, Zamorin, gave permission to the Portuguese to trade. Over here now what they are saying, that then when he reached the port of Calicut, at that time Zamorin was ruling over Calicut. So he gave permission to the Portuguese to do trade. Trade means what? That is business over there. Then Next, the Portuguese established fort in Calicut for trade in 1500 CE. Now what they're saying that when did they establish their own fort of trade center, in which year? That is 1500 CE. Who? That is Portuguese. Student, whatever I'm underlining it, it's important for you to know because I can ask you this for your objectives. Okay, years need to be remembered very clearly. Okay, then next, they fortified it and appointed a commander in chief, namely Albuquerque, to safeguard the fort. Okay, they appointed the commander in chief to safeguard the fort. Who? That is Portuguese. That means the commander in chief was being seen. Okay, moving northward, Albuquerque, what he did, moving towards northward, he conquered which region? That is Goa. In which year? 1506. Okay, 1506 he conquered Goa while moving towards northward. Okay, then within a span of 100 years, within a span of how many years? 100 years, the Portuguese took control over Mangalore, Cochin, Goa, Diu, Mumbai, and the island of Lanka. Right? These all regions were being conquered by the Portuguese within the span of how many years? 100 years. Means all these regions were now in the control of the Portuguese. That by this we can come to know, students, that these people, they came for only trade, but slowly they started controlling the different regions of India. Okay, so in this page you need to remember that is 22nd May 1498. They reached to the he reached to the port of Calicut. Who? That is Vasco da Gama. After crossing what? That is the Indian Ocean. Then 1500 CE, they established their fort, where? That is in Calicut. Who gave them permission to do the trade? That is Zamorin. Okay. Then 1506, the commander in chief, which was appointed by the Portuguese, he conquered Goa, and within the span of 100 years, the Portuguese took control over. Okay, students, now we have with the two topic, that is Christopher Columbus and Vasco da Gama. Now we'll see the end of the Portuguese rule. In the beginning of the 17th century, the Portuguese expanded their trade to Bengal. Okay, in the 17th century, they moved towards which side? That is towards the towards the eastern side, and they expanded their trade in, that is in Bengal, to Bengal. Then at this time, the Mughal Emperor Shah ruled India from Delhi. That means Bengal was being ruled by the Mughal Emperor, that is Shah Jahan. Okay, but at that time he was there. Where? That is from. There is he was in Delhi. Who? That is the Mughal Emperor, who Shah Jahan ruled India from Delhi. Then the Subedar of Bengal complained to Shah Jahan about the behavior of the Portuguese, right? We know that 17th century they expanded their trade where? That is to Bengal. So the behavior of the Portuguese in Bengal was not proper. So the Subedar of Bengal, he complained about whom? That is about Portuguese. To whom? That is to Shah Jahan. Thus the fort of Hooghly was demolished and the ship were burned as per the order of the emperor. Okay, as per the command given by the Shah Jahan to the Subedar, the fort of Hooghly, that means Portuguese established their trade center in Hooghly in Bengal, and their fort was being seen over there. So the fort was totally demolished, completely destroyed by the army of Shah Jahan. The ship were also burned. The Portuguese ships were also burned as per the order, as per the command given by the emperor. Who was the emperor? That is Shah Jahan. Then, in this way, the Portuguese rule came to end with the expansion of the territories of Diu, Daman and Goa. And in this manner, whose rule came to an end? The rule of Portuguese came to an end, and their expansion was only now in the territories of Diu, Daman, and Goa. Other territories now were freed, and only these three territories, that is Diu, Daman, and Goa, were now in the hand of the Portuguese, and this was the end of the Portuguese rule. Okay. Okay, students, now a very important thing you need to know that these are the two questions that you need to write in your notebook. Okay, so write chapter number and write even the date when these two questions were being given to you, and date when you will be coming to the school. This will be checked by us, and daily the videos will be sent, and two or three questions or one questions will be given to you for writing it. Okay, so the first question is write short note on Christopher Columbus. It is for 2 marks. It's a short answer. Okay, it's for 2 marks. So a topic has been seen, that is of Christopher Columbus, separately, and that topic you need to write point wise, right? You can see in the video everything has been written point wise. In that manner you need to write this question answer. Okay, in the same manner, the second question, that is write a short note on Vasco da Gama. The same thing, the same question is for 2 marks and it's a short answer. So that same Vasco da Gama topic has been seen, and even points are being distributed. In that same manner, point wise, you need to write the answer of the question. Okay, these two questions you need to write it, and in the next video I'm going to even again start the revision of these two, and then we'll be moving to the next topic. So student, these two is your homework, that is Christopher Columbus short note and Vasco da Gama short note, and these both are for how many marks? 2 marks, and you need to write it in your notebook by writing the chapter's name and day and date.